Hey guys, Wade here. With the potential of a cyber attack more pressing than ever before, it's now time that we talk about the proper storage of our crypto. For clarity in this episode, we're going to start with the basics, the difference between hot and cold storage. We're also going to talk about how to know which exchange is decentralized and which ones aren't. And we're also going to cover the best names in the market, and I'm going to give you a couple deals to help get you started. Now let's go secure this bag. First things first, we need to know the difference between hot and cold storage. Cold storage is a way of holding your crypto offline. By using cold storage, you better protect your funds by being more in control of your private keys, as opposed to hot storage, where your crypto is connected to the network, meaning that you're not the only one with access to your crypto necessarily. A hot storage wallet is your Coinbase's, Binance, and yes, even our beloved crypto.com. But the reason why this is important is because of a very crucial element that we just mentioned, and that's the private keys. Now, private keys are just what they describe, keys that are essentially cryptographic messages that protect your account. These keys are to stay private. In most cases, whether you're using a centralized or decentralized platform, upon registration, they should provide you with these and enforce the fact that you must record it in a separate location. If the platform you're using does not ask or provide this information, then I would really think twice about using it. What I do personally is just have good old-fashioned pen and paper. Of course, there are more modern solutions out there, and I want to share with you four of the top ranking hardware wallets on the market, two of which you may be familiar with, and then we have two brands that are newer to the market, but they offer unique features that sets them apart from the others. The first one is the Ledger series, quite possibly the most popular name on this list. The Ledger company was founded in 2014, and being one of the longest standing companies, it definitely has collected a number of features and improvements along the way. Like their Ledger Live, which you can use to monitor your holdings either on desktop or your smartphone. They also give you access to a heap ton of educational material, not just about the ledger, but crypto in general, which is always a good sign. But the biggest question you're probably asking right now is, which assets can you store on here? Well, the ledger gives you access to 5,500 different assets that you can store, swap, and even stake on your device. They even just added an update where you can now earn passive rewards for Polkadot, Elrond, and Polygon. Now, as far as price goes, the Nano X will run you about $150, maybe closer to $200 after taxes and shipping, but they also have the Model S, which is a bit cheaper at $60, and it comes in a couple of different colors. Both models will give you the same access to the Ledger ecosystem, and this is how you would gain access to a wide variety of DeFi platforms, payment protocols, and NFT marketplaces. Now, they even have a debit card on the way that you can use to basically remove the need for exchanges entirely and become your own crypto ecosystem. Ledger is definitely the most notable brand, but the very first cold storage wallet on the market was the Trezor. The Trezor was given to us by Satoshi Labs, an industry leader in cold storage solutions. Now, their story is quite interesting. You see, the founder, and we'll call him Merrick, back in 2012 was a victim in the Linode hack, where thousands of Bitcoin were stolen from unsuspecting customers. After this experience, he was motivated. Where there was a problem, he would provide a solution. That same year, the prototype was developed, and by 2013, the company was formed and the Trezor had launched. Although the Trezor ecosystem may not be as vast as the Ledger, what you do get with Trezor is industry leading security standards by the originator of the market. The price in comparison is much higher than the Ledger, but again, the purposes here is ultimate security. Some of you who may be watching this may have thousands on exchanges. So a couple $100 to protect thousands and ultimately millions is definitely worth the trade, in my opinion. Now, as I was researching this episode, I discovered that Trezor is working with Tor browser, a leading entity in the VPN marketplace. The details of this joint project is an attempt to show governments of the world how easy it can be to service some of the more underprivileged areas of the world through cryptocurrency. Next is the first of our two newcomers on the list. I'm talking SafePal. Now, what instantly caught my attention about this one was the fact that they are largely backed by Binance Labs. SafePal was founded in January of 2018, and then they received their first round of strategic investments from Binance Labs that same October. I point this out because we just talked about Binance a couple days ago in relation to cybersecurity. So it's nice to see another piece to the puzzle come into the frame. Now, as far as functionality goes, this is what starts to separate the newer wallets on the market from the industry veterans. SafePal uses an offline air-gapped login mechanism, which basically means you don't need any sort of connection to access your crypto. This is good in the event that towers in the area are down, because even if your smartphone is not connected to the internet, as long as you can access your camera, you're good to go. Of course, they have an extensive asset list with the ability to add tokens through upgrades. As far as price goes, this one is actually our lowest cost option, coming in at $50 before shipping and taxes. Again, you can't beat that deal for the amount of wealth that we are looking to protect here. Our last cold wallet, and the one that I have been personally eyeing the longest, is the Ellipal Titan. We just mentioned how the SafePal makes use of air gap technology. Well, Ellipal started this wave. But what is air gap technology? Air gap technology can be described simply as a state where a device or a system becomes fully disconnected from other devices and systems, and is looked at as the maximum protection for a device or system against hacking. Ellipal provides more educational material on the importance of air gap tech and other security solutions that we probably will dive into deeper down the road on this channel. Another thing that I like about the Ellipal is actually in its construction. The thing is completely sealed, which may seem like a small detail at first, but when you take a look at the other options I've given you so far, which one of these do you think would survive some serious physical activity? Now, outside of that, Ellipal offers a number of DeFi services which you can manage from your mobile device, much like the Ledger Live, and it gives you the best of both worlds because it acts a lot similar to an exchange that you may already be accustomed to, or for the sake of this video, like a hot wallet. The Ellipal has a number of product offerings, starting with, of course, the Titan, and then there are more devices for storing mnemonic phrases. Now, mnemonic phrases are like private keys that give you access to the entire wallet itself. Both are essential to know and have when it comes to protecting your crypto. Before we get out of here, I want to reiterate the reason why I made this episode. I freaked out just a little bit, but seriously, I first came about this concept of cold storage back in 2020. With it came stories of cyber attacks and cyber warfare, and this would be the device you need to survive in case that happened. It was actually the first time I ever heard the term get your crypto off exchanges. Right now, my honest mistake was thinking that that reality would be years away, not just two, but 4 or 5 or 6 even. But with the way things have been going recently, I think it's now's the time to take action. So I plan on doing a follow-up episode once the wallets that I have ordered arrived. I expect shipping to take a few weeks, but once I have them, you guys will know. If you would like to get any of these wallets mentioned in this episode, I will give you full disclosure. I have signed up as an affiliate for all four of these companies. That way, we can get access to these products and their services directly from this day forward. This means that, yes, The links will be down in the description of this episode and everyone going forward. With these additions, I feel that now our crypto toolkit is truly complete because if the money is digital, so is the hustle. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information with friends and family. If you're new to crypto, I have links to the most notable exchanges in the description. Using the links below supports the channel and comes with special bonuses for members of our network. For more information on the new economy, check out the playlist related to this episode on the right and our most recent episode on the left. As always, have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, we making this money. I'll see y'all in the next one.